it's a great map because we have so much coal we're never going to run out, and iron is a bit scattered, I guess, which is a bit annoying.
I have absolutely no
Okay.
idea what I'm doing.
Okay, iron is core. We need a lot of it, and coal we also need quite a bit. So we turn iron ore and coal into iron plates, and iron plates are basically used for a lot of things. So if you press E, that brings up the crafting window.
Ooh.
And the first thing you want to get is if you go into the second tab, production, you can get an iron axe.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, get one of them. Just click it once.
Yep.
It'll just mean you won't take forever to mine.
Yes.
So you can go and get trees and other stuff. So, and also in your bottom bar, you can use the number keys. You should have 2 buildings.
Yep.
The first one is a drill. So if you come down here, if you press 1, this is the first one in your quick bar.
Ooh, yep.
And place it somewhere on coal, like a 4x4 coal.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the drill, and do the furnace next to it just now. But at the minute, we're just going to use that for storage. So at the minute, they need fuel. So if you just mine and get 1 bit of fuel, just hold down right click. You'll see at the top it needs fuel, so you can drag your coal in.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah. And now it's going to start drilling.
Ooh.
And if you click on your furnace, you can see that it's starting to chuck the coal straight in there. At the minute, it's not doing anything, it's just being chucked in there for storage. So now we have a very, very basic way of getting coal. So now we can take the coal out of the furnace and chuck it back into the drill.
This is
I can put one up
actually
here.
surprisingly very simple.
So that's obviously going to mine the iron. And if we take some more coal it's got, we can place it in the furnace and it's going to start making us our plates. Right. So if you want to take the steel plates it's made and put that in your inventory, and if you go in the build menu, and if you get a burner inserter.
Oh, yep, got it.
Yeah, and a transporter belt.
I can't. Not enough ingredients.
Do you not? Get some more iron plates from here. Yeah.
Yep. How many do?
Okay.
How many do I want?
Just get the one for now. We'll get loads later, but get the one. So if you put the inserter down here, and so have it the flat end, you'll see a little yellow arrow, the flat end up against the furnace. Yeah, so what's going to now do is take the iron plates out of there and start putting them on here. So if you put a conveyor belt here, so now that will always just bring out iron plates. So we can have a giant chain of iron plates.
Wow, I was expecting this to be a lot more complicated than this.
Oh, it gets complicated. Very, very complicated. If you press T, that's your research list, and there's a lot of red. But you can see on most researches that has a cost.
Yep.
Which is the red, green, and blue, and sometimes purple. So, what we also want to do is start building. If we build another miner, you can do that because you've got all the plates. If you stand on these resources and just press F, yeah, you automatically pick them up.
Oh,
so anything you're standing on, you can just run over a haul belt and pick everything up.
Oh, so you want a burner inserter. How many?
I want a burner mining.
Burner mining drill. Ah, here we are.
Yeah.
Not enough ingredients. What do I need? I need a stone furnace. Ah.
Yeah.
Which I can't have because I don't have enough stone.
Yeah, so you need 5 stone.
Right, so where do you want this?
If you put it next to this, we can place it onto the belt. Yeah. Now we're just chucking some fuel. Now we've got multiple machines chucking out raw resources. That's now going to start making stuff. But if you go and get more stone, actually, we'll build more stuff. If there's a way to automate it, we automate it. Come up here, and if you build another stone furnace and put it next to that one.
Here?
I can't see where you're placing it until you place it. I was going to say the other side, as it would be a little easier, but...
Oh, can I move it?
If you hold down right click, you slowly destroy it. And if you build a burner inserter...
Here we are.
Yeah! So now when any resources come down, that will pick it up. So now what we also want to do is have 2 more burners on either side to take the resources out, but we need more coal. So we should really build another burner thing for down here. If you shift click on an item, by the way, so if you go on the chest, if you shift click on an item, let's say on your person, it will move everything over off a stack.
Okay.
It will just instantly throw it in.
That would save a lot of time, that would.
What you can do, move you out of the way. So now we have an automated processing. Not fully, because we haven't done the coal. The main thing we're going to probably work towards is getting a lab up and running.
10 electronic circuits, 10 iron gear wheel, 4 transporter belts.
And we'll be able to replace all these miners with electric ones, so they won't need coal soon. And we just need to supply a power grid with coal, which we can do that through an automatic process. So we'll have an automatic miner down here. We'll do it because it needs to be near water. Automatically dragging out the coal, chucking it into a boiler to heat our power plant, and then we bring up all the power up to our base.
Okay.
So what we can do is put a chest there, build another inserter,
Yep.
and chuck everything in the chest.
Yep. How much can one chest hold?
Click on it and look.
And how much is a stack?
A stack of each item is a bit different, but steel plates is normally about 100.
Yeah,
So
it's over 2,000.
if you want, you can go and start trying to get copper plates.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. What we can do is start getting an inserter to pull stuff out and bring all the resources up closer.
How many transporter belts do you want me to do?
However many it needs. If you right click, you build 5. If you shift click, you build all you can.
You want me to set up the copper system?
Yeah, and bring all the resources close.
There we go. Resource brought. Oh, I need fuel. I need fuel. There we go. You built all this whilst I was trying to figure out copper.
Yep. There's a pump that brings into a boiler, and the boilers need coal, and then it powers our engine, and then we can bring up a power line. And as you see here, we now have electric mining. Ooh. So now that doesn't need any more coal, and is faster. So now we're going to get a lovely stack of coal. So now this is self-sufficient, actually except from really the grabbies. First step of upgrading, remove all our coal stuff. Okay, now it is self-sufficient, and I never have to come back. Yeah, so what you can do is start upgrading all our burner miners to be electric, and you'll need electric pole. So around electric pole is an area which obviously anything within that gets power. So we need a few of them, and you'll need electric mining, which is in the second tab middle.
Do the coal, copper and stone actually run out, or is it there for infinite?
It does run out. Basically, if you hover over any of the ore, it tells you how much is there.
Oh, amount 520. Oh. And if I place it there?
You want to make sure that the blue power thing doesn't overlap. So in some cases you can't really have it that far from each other, but when you can.
So you want the squares not to touch each other?
Preferably.
So where do you want me to go again?
I want you to start replacing all the burner miners with electric.
Electric mining drill. I need electric circuit. What do I need for electric circuit again?
Most likely just copper plates.
Yep, here we are. And build. I love the crafting system.
It's very nice.
There we go. Have you seen the coal up here? That's quite packed. Don't we need like a... Can't we have it like a...
You could, but it's fine being backlogged.
Really? Alright.
The only downside is that they just won't be producing, which isn't really a problem. I can just take it all as I need.
Why didn't you just put a chest? I'm going to put a chest there.
Because then you'll just take it from the main line, but you can do.
Or you can fit more in the chest.
Again, there's no real reason, because we're trying to get everything up to electric. There'll still be some things that need coal, but again, we're not wasting resources, they're just sitting there. So now that we have power, we can actually get a lab, so if you want to build a lab somewhere.
Ah, I built a lab. 10 circuit plates. Blimey, that's going to take a little while to build, that is. Right, I have one lab. Where do you want me to put it?
Probably somewhere up here would be best. Up here.
Directly there, yeah?
Just somewhere up there. Here we need to feed it some power.
Right, I'll do that.
So now we need to make on the third tab some red science manually. So if you create 10 of them,
I can make 38.
Okay, just get 10 for now.
And you want to put them in the lab?
Yeah, chuck them in. Okay, so what you now can do, go on the research. Everything in yellow at the top is what we can build.
Okay.
So what the first thing we want is automation. Click it and go.
Research. Automation.
Lab will start sciencing. So with automation, we'll make it will give us a new building. which is exactly called the assembly machine, where we can put multiple resources into it and it will output a resource.
Nice.
So we can put, let's say, stuff together to make, let's say, copper wire. So we can put copper plates into it and put copper wire out. And as you can imagine, we chain them up and then we can make any resource. So we start feeding the resources we have here into assembly machines to output the resources we want, and then we can feed them into our science. That. So that's right. When we get that going. Okay. And what we can do is start building more and more labs, and they will take more and make the research go quicker.
What can I do now, boss?
You can, again, upgrade all our burner inserters to be electric. If you love grass and stuff, click one of the electric poles.
Yeah. Oh.
And you can change per hour, and we can see our power consumption.
Per hour.
At the minute, we can kind of see that we almost need a new power supply.
Yes. Yes, we do.
It's flickering a bit. Quite a bit.
Oh. Oh. Automation finished. Press T.
So yeah, to build a new research, but we haven't got any science yet.
But
so
build it anyway.
You can manually build it, but again, the game about automation, and we now have a building to automate. Are you ready to start making red automatically?
Every single one of those inserters has been upgraded to electric.
We start by getting an assembly machine. Now for now, let's build it kind of close to down here, by this pole. Now if you click on it, we can choose what resource to make. But first, if you open up the crafting, if you hover over the science pack, we see what we need, right? If on the one I made, go on that and choose to make the iron gear, because we need to make them. If we get a conveyor belt to put iron belts in there, iron plates, you can probably guess what it's going to do.
Yes.
So if you get a machine to take them out of the chest and a conveyor belt over and chuck them in, so that is producing cogs now. So if you come onto your machine and make it do red.
Right. So I can do... Can you fix that? There we go.
Later on we'll get something called a splitter, which will allow that. So they can go across two belts.
Now we need cogs.
And it's producing red. Now, if you choose a research, if you get logistics...
Logistics, yep.
Yeah,
research.
Start researching that. So now, when science comes down, they'll automatically pick it up.
And that will come and pick that up and it will start sciencing.
Some assembly machines make things faster than others, so science packs are a lot harder to make than cogs. So here at the minute it's already backlogging up, but we don't really have a good supply. So I'm going to put a chest down, and we can make cogs a lot faster. But because we can make cog kind of twice as fast, and we have a backlog of copper, we can make another science-producing assembly machine. So we can produce science twice as fast. And I'm going to leave you to work out how it's going to get cogs and stuff. We have a new type of inserter.
Which is the red one.
Yeah, so that one will reach over a single block and will take what's over side it. So if I build it on this side of the conveyor belt, it'll reach over the other side.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we can have two conveyor belts, and you have the short one and to get the first one, and you get a long one to reach the one over.
You want me to make another one that produces...
Science.
The red pack?
Yes. If you're doing it that way, there's one item that will help you.
Chest.
Which is next to the transport belt, there's an underground belt.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, obviously between belts you can go underground, so you can go underneath buildings and still transport stuff.
Okay. This is going to be a jump cut.
Suddenly. Production.
Yes.
Well, that's fun. Mission almost accomplished. Yay. I'm helping.
Oh, it was a bit too loud there, I think.
Ooh, carrots are finished. That's good stuff.
That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Goodbye.
I'm still going to go with the process if there's an easier way.
I know there's an easier way, but this is my first time.
Do I get scienced? I'm sad. But you see a thing with how you done it, your way.
Mm.
It's not getting to the top one.
As much, no.
No, like, at all. So it's no walls.
Oh.
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 Oh. There you go. There you
But
go.
now the first one isn't getting anything.
Oh.
Sorry. When you walk away from one moment and just not look, I'll rebuild the whole thing.
Well, that's not bad for my first time.
It's working. But see, now we're being efficient. We're getting lots and lots of raw resources and producing lots and lots of
If we was
secondary
dealing with...
resources and feeding it down. Ah, we need more power.
Where did the other two come? I can build 3 labs. You want me to just build 3 labs?
Just build the one.
But I want
It's really
3.
weird.
Right. And... place. One more lab.
Is there something? No. If I come back and there's just no base. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, no. There's 2 big bases right next to each other. No. This level is just... Hey, where the hell are the small bases at? What have you done?